So we were booked on media Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then there was possibly maybe an idea, but our whole team, including WWE and everyone else, had already booked us for Monday, being in New York. So whatever you see of stuff, all of a sudden stories change and whatever, that's to try to clean up and make things look better and throw it on people. Nope. We had already all these commitments, by the way, per the company we work for and everyone else. So I know people like to throw it on people, but I'm not going to let that happen. And also, I just always love the fans for sticking up for women. I'm also going to say, because, there's so many crybabies that are like, oh, they just whine and stuff. Let me tell you why people get upset. And this is speaking on behalf of the majority of women. And everyone always says they think it's about them. No, just because we speak up, we're not making it about ourselves, about Brie and I. It's about the women from the very beginning to the ones that are there. And you give your body to wrestling, and you have passion and you have love. And sometimes think of something that you love so much, and when you can feel heartbroken about it because there's promises or you don't feel appreciated. And that's why people speak out, because they have a passion and love for something so much, and they put their bodies on the line, and they're away from their families and so much more. And when you don't feel appreciated, it's just like, man, like, I have a neck injury, I broke my neck, or I have this, or I have that, or I missed out on these memories. And that's for so many of the women. And so I understand why so many people are upset, especially our fans, when it's something like Raw 30. I remember when I first started watching Raw, and I, as you all know, because some of you like to give me shit for it, that I wasn't a fan the day I was born. But I remember when I started watching Raw before I got into wrestling, and I was obsessed with the matches with Beth Phoenix and Candice Michelle and Melina and Mickey James. And that, to me, for me and my era of wrestling, when I became a fan, that was Raw to me. And people have all their own memories, right? And that's why it's so important to have women represent, because for so many of the fans, they have their different eras of Chyna, of Lita and Trish, of Melina, Mickey, Michelle, Beth, Candice, the list goes on, of those incredible women, that era. Then our era of AJ, Paige, Brie and I, and then so on. So I love that you guys are doing that hashtag, and I think you're going to start to see a lot of narratives play, because people have to protect themselves, and you're going to get a lot of women blamed, and you're going to have people call them crybabies and all that. And it's like, no, we put in just as much as the effort and work, and all those women do, all of them, from every era, every person. And by the way, not just women, men too, because I think there's some male superstars that can feel a way. But like anyone who ever walks down that ramp and gets in that ring, one, they're putting their body on the line, but they have a love and passion for the business. And everyone in any job, whether it's wrestling, whether it's showing up at a desk job from 8 to 5, whatever it may be, when you have love and passion for something, you want to be appreciated. And that's just being a human being, and that's okay, right? So when it's something like Raw 30 and it's so male dominated, it's like women did a lot to get there too. And we just want to be appreciated in a way of, let's just recognize hard work from every era. Because the reason we are where we are is because of what all women from day one have done. So I thought I'd just come in here and share my thoughts, because I stayed off social majority of the part of the day, and then I got a lot of text messages. So I was like, wait, what? But also, I just want to thank the fans, because of you, and the noise that you all make has always from day one helped women's wrestling. And so I love you all for that. And I just wanted to get also my story out there before things start to get like planted in and people start to create their headlines that are fake or clickbait. You can't always believe what you read, people. Let me tell you, there's so much to so many stories than what you see. And please don't just read headlines. Read an article, because majority of the time, headlines, they get clicks. The more clicks they get, the more advertisers they get, which it's the more money they get. So headlines, a majority of the time, can be bullshit, because they need you to click so they get the clicks for money. All right? Okay. I love you all. I am waiting for my husband to get back to the room, because we have a very fun date night. But I was resting my feet. And I just wanted to come on here and say that. But I love you guys. I love you all so much. I love the Bella Army. And so, yeah. Oh, and someone said, go Birds. Yeah, go Eagles. I love you 49ers. I do. But Eagles, baby. Can you imagine if we have an Eagles? Ooh, who's actually left? I'm trying to think of a Super Bowl, but Bree and I are there in Phoenix that week. And I'm like, I can't even imagine if the Eagles make it. I am praying and hoping. But I know, I feel like the 49ers and Eagles game is already like a Super Bowl, right? That's going to be one incredible game. Oh, Dad, you're on. Hey, Dad. Mwah. I love you, Dad. So, yeah. So I hope everyone enjoys their week. I hope you all enjoy the Royal Rumble. I hope you all enjoy the premiere of Artem and I's show, On the Way to the Altar. It's 4 episodes. It's only on E. I thought you could stream it somewhere, but you can't. So you got to make sure to tune into E. And, and then we have a really fun episode tomorrow of the Bellas podcast. We have Artem, Sasha, and Gleb all on the pod. So, that's really, really fun. But yeah, so I'm just staying warm, waiting for my man, Mariana. Yes. Can't wait for the premiere too. Yay. Oh my God. I love you guys all. I'm so grateful for my Bella Army, like beyond words. So, and can I just say that I also love my sister so much. I have the best sister in the world. She's just my partner in crime for life. I wish everyone can have a twin sister because being a twin is the absolute best thing in the world. Okay. So I think that's it. I just really wanted, and I know like some of you record this and share it, so please go share. So when you see the narrative change, just know that's always to save other people's asses. And hey, I'm not going to let them use my name to save their ass. So anyways, I love you all. And yeah, I'll probably see you later with Bree and Artem. How about with Artem? Well, let's bring Artem on. Doesn't Artem make things just so happy and sweet? Like I have literally the sweetest husband in the world. He is like, it's incredible. I'm so lucky. He calms me. He makes me feel like life is just so beautiful and okay. Like we could just be in stillness and it's the best thing. I'm like so blessed beyond words of heaven. He was heaven sent. God answered my prayers in so many ways, and God is good, and I'm just so grateful for him. But all right, I'm gonna go now. You guys are right, like she talks so much. I really do, but I'm gonna go. I love you all so much, and yes, enjoy your Tuesday. And I will try to get Artem here on the IG Live. We definitely are doing an IG Live with E Entertainment on Thursday and with Bree and I think with Gleb. How much are you guys loving that Gleb is like a part of the show? Huge part. So it's so good. Oh, Mariana, isn't God good? He's so great. Little Teo's with his grandparents and he's so cute. We love our little Tay so much. He is just, we are blessed. Let me tell you, so blessed. I feel so just grateful for life. It's been good to me. All right. And it was a rough road. You all know that from my book and my documentary. But hey, you can really get through this. So whatever you've been through, be the survivor, not the victim. And you can change the narrative of your story. So, all right. Takes a lot of work. And I love you guys. And someone said I look a lot like Brie now. I'm actually looking at myself right now. I do look a lot like Brie, right? It's crazy. Brie's resting too. We both needed to rest our feet. You know, when you've been walking in hills all day, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to put my feet up. And how much I would love Bree to share a room with Artem and I. It's just, we knew we had to get our own rooms. I don't think Artem would be too cool with that. All right. Well, I love you guys. Everyone enjoy. And I will talk to you later. Mwah. Love you. Bye, everyone.